Do you feel frustrated when you see someone else having the success that you want to have? Or do you feel frustrated because you're asking yourself this question, why don't I already have the thing that I want to have? Coming from it already happened, the success hack that you probably didn't know that you needed until you saw today's video. So in today's video, we're gonna go into the psychology of how you can shift your mindset coming from the perspective of not why I don't have it or why someone else has it, but more specifically from the perspective of you already having it and how it would feel to be in that actual place in time now and today. All right, let's go deeper in this concept. And I want to ask you a quick question. Do you feel frustrated when you see someone else having the success that you want to have? Or do you feel frustrated because you're asking yourself this question, why don't I already have the thing that I want to have? Now, both of those are going to actually push the thing that you want away. Why? Because you're coming from a place of lack. I don't have the thing. Why don't I have it? Why aren't I not good enough? And or why did someone else have it and why do I not have it? Now, if you were to take the first step of this process and flip that around and say, congratulations to the person who's actually achieved the goal. Why would you say that? Because they laid the groundwork. If someone has already become a top performing real estate professional and serve 50 families in 12 months, and that's something that you want to do, couldn't you potentially reach out to someone within your office and ask them, hey, can I take you out for lunch for an hour because you have achieved the things that I want to achieve? And I am just so grateful to even be on the phone with you or even have an opportunity to potentially take you out to lunch, because if I could pick your brain, maybe, just maybe, I can have so much more success than I could have had if I didn't ask you these key questions. Now, cliff note, majority of the people out there that are super busy and successful want to help others. It's just a time constraint. So if you hit them with the right timing, maybe call 5 people within your office to go find out specifically what they've done to get where you want to go. I want you to imagine what that could potentially do to help change the future success that you could be having. Because if you met someone that did 50 transactions in 12 months and they gave you like the roadmap, they had a vision board, they did what? They had a coach, they did what? They called 500 people to get 10% to hit that goal of the 50 clients in 12 months. And then you found out something that maybe they didn't do that you can apply to your process of having that success with serving that many clients. Imagine what that potentially could do for you. Just like imagining driving that car before you actually have the car, or meeting with an entrepreneur that already has the vehicle that you want and asking them questions about how they bought it and how are they liking it and what has it done to shift their mindset. Or same thing with the dream home. Maybe you want to buy a certain type of a home and you want to have that, you want to achieve that. Well, going there and being in the home and looking at the home, imagine all these things putting you in the alignment of achieving the goals before you actually have them, and reminding yourself that, you know, everyone deserves to have success. So do you, so do I. We're all on our own journey and we're all on our own time frame. So you just have to ask yourself, okay, who's already on the time frame of the success that has the car, the house, the families that they're serving, or whatever the case may be that you want to achieve? And then you just got to go deeper with being able to be in proximity with those individuals to then ask them what they've done and then thank them, congratulate them, come from love, and watch the magic happen. All right, let's take action now. Now, I want to help you specifically take action with the goals that you want to achieve. And I gave you just 3 different examples. I gave you the car, the house, and achieving a certain amount of transactions. Now, you can also do this with health and fitness. You can also do this with finding your life partner. You can do this in multiple different ways. And I want to give you the opportunity to set 5 to 10 goals today in this video. And if you've already done this, fantastic. I want you to start off with writing down the 5 to 10 goals, number 1. Number 2, I want you to go onto Google and I want you to be able to find pictures by typing in the keywords of what you want to achieve. And I want you to put together a collage. And then I want you to take that collage. I want you to print it out. I want you to put it on your fridge, put it on your desk. And more importantly, I want you to put it onto your screensaver of your phone. And then I want you to go to the next step. And I want you to set an alarm 3 times a day. That's going to be morning, that's going to be in the afternoon, and that's going to be in the evening to go over those specific goals to make sure that you keep them top front and center. Then I want you to take the goals that you have and think to yourself that if it's a car that you want to drive, I want you to go to the dealership where the car's available and touch it, feel it, start it, drive it if possible, right? First off. Second thing, if it's a house, I want you to go to open house, like brokerage tour, go to the open house, go to the house itself and go touch it, go feel it, go be in it. How does driving the car, how does being in the house make you feel? And then if it's something like, say, from the perspective of wanting to meet your life partner, then maybe you can go and find someone that you know or someone that knows a couple that has an amazing relationship, and being able to be in proximity and be able to ask questions and find out specifically how that relationship works for them, right? All these things you can do, just like you can get into proximity with an agent and you can take them out to lunch and ask some questions on how they achieve the goals that they achieved. These are all things that you potentially could be doing to be able to get closer to your specific goal itself. Because if you need to take something from a thought, right, to turn it into reality, that's where the vision board and printing it out or putting it onto your screensaver gets you closer to that reality. That's where if you go speak with someone, drive something, and physically touch it, can get you closer to the reality of achieving the goal that you wish to achieve. And if you've already done this, I want you to go ahead and comment below with done. And was it exciting? Did you feel good about doing this? And you can even send me a direct message personally. It's going to be at Mr. Liftoff. This is what I want you to do. After you go through that process, I want you to set up a strategy call with us here at Liftoff Agent and hear me out. And this is why. Within Liftoff Agent, we're going to be going over your specific income goals and how many people you want to serve from the perspective of your real estate business. That directly can correlate with buying the house, buying the car, have financial freedom, taking the trips, and a lot of various different things. Sorry, we can't help you with your relationship goals, but we can help you with your income goals and what you want to do within your business from the perspective of a real estate professional. Because this is a quick story I want to leave you with. I was listening to something that came up, which was a podcast with Ryan Serhant. It was the CEO of EXP and Ryan Serhant. And the CEO was talking to Ryan, and Ryan said, hey, you know what? We film on our TV show 6 to 12 months before it airs. And he said that I had to pretend like I was someone in the future that I want to be that person now. So when I film the content, I'm coming from the perspective of that person now, being the mentor, being the leader, being the husband, being the person that would be showcased in the show, being loud and proud and fun and all the things. And so he had to put himself basically way ahead of himself. So doing the vision board and printing it out and putting on your phone and driving the cars and pretending like you already are there is going to help you and the universe give it to you quicker. And then you setting up the strategy call, we can specifically go over the goals and develop maybe your website, your logo, your social, and setting up everything so you look polished and you look like you already are serving 50 families, if that's your goal, within 12 months, because that way when people look you up, they'll see how polished you are and how amazing you look, and it should connect all the dots. So that's what I want you to do for next steps, going very deep, specifically in this video of action steps that you can take to have the success that you deserve to have. And hopefully now you have a very clear roadmap as far as what you could do, not to mention a free strategy call for 30 minutes for us to go deeper in this concept. So there is no excuses. You now specifically know what you need to do. So go get it done. And I appreciate your time. And the only thing I ask you in return is to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on this video so we can get it out to more people. And if you know of someone that's having a hard time setting goals and they need more clear direction, this video could be the video they need to see. God bless, take care, and we'll see you all on the next one.